Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
It's good to have you with us here on this Thursday on Weatherman Dustin Staples. Appreciate your company as always. It has been fairly nice. Something you've been probably noticing is that the wind has beginning to slowly diminish and not as high actively breezy as we saw earlier in the week to come. And of course, we do have some changes coming up for this weekend. It looks like a better chance of rain is getting increasingly likely for the upcoming Saturday and Sunday timeframe as well. So on top of that, just keep that in mind. If you're making any weekend plans, they're not going to be a complete washout, but it does appear that we could possibly see some scattered storms. And again, like I said earlier, this week and this month actually has been pretty dry than average. Maybe you had a chance to maybe, get some of your lawn mowing done, your fertilization and stuff of that nature. And I know a lot of you are probably wondering, when are we going to be officially done with the cold weather? It does appear that it looks like we are maybe out of the woods for now for that. And of course, sometimes even in May, we can get some late cold spells occasionally, or cool downs, not cold spells. I wouldn't consider them to say that. But right now, it does appear that things are going to be a little bit warmer as we head towards the upcoming few days as we begin the month of May. We begin here now with lots of sunshine coming into play, very warm and mild. So maybe a nice night to maybe get out and enjoy the patio and the dinner and take advantage of that too. And again, our temperatures are going to stay in the mid 60s later on this evening. Our lows will be dropping in the mid to low 40s tonight. So just make sure that you have a light coat with you as you make your way out and about on your Friday with mostly to variably cloudy skies. We'll begin to see increasing clouds take apart for our Friday as you do. We'll talk about that in a second. But again, some overnight lows for most of everybody. We expect them to stay in the low to mid 40s out there, where they give that partly clear to partly cloudy sky overnight, as a mix of sudden clouds, a mix of clear skies will develop to cloudy skies overnight. Let me get that right there for you. So again, if we do see the sunshine at night, we have done flipped the earth upside down, as they say. But overnight lows will be staying in the mid 40s out there. So very cooler as you make your way out and about. Your area-wide highs tomorrow for your Friday are going to remain cooler, pretty much kind of how we saw our Thursday. So other than that, things are going to remain fairly cloudy. No rain for much of the day. There'll be a south breeze, so we're going to flip our winds from the north to the southwest later and southeast tomorrow afternoon. We do have a little bit more of cloud cover. Most of your Friday is going to be looking kind of gray, maybe a peaks of sunshine again here and there. Low to mid 60s everywhere across the board. Our warm spot both at Martinsville and Ridgeway outside there, the Greensboro Highway, that is 220 down there towards Sandy Level, Sandy Ridge, Axton Community, Iriswood, Irisburg, District 2, staying a lot of mid 60s. Elsewhere up towards Rocky Mount, Franklin County, Wirtz, Boones Mill, right along the 220 581 interchangeable section as you make your way towards Roanoke. Very variable cloudy skies. And again, our friends down to the west, out towards Patrick County, Kreitz, towards Patrick Springs, there are seeing some warmer or cooler temperatures too, with that cloud cover sticking around too. So not a lot of rain expected. That'll be moving in late in the nighttime, as you see there. And for the rest of your weekend, so let's kind of break this down for you here. We have, again, our scattered showers will most likely become dominant overnight Friday, going into the early hours of your Saturday. We may begin to see a few breaks in the clouds later on the day on Saturday, highs in the low to mid 60s. So a little chill in the air, but the good news is it will not be freezing cold like we've been experiencing for the last go around. We had that rain about a week ago, or earlier in the week. It was pretty kind of gloomy and damp, to say the least. So if you remember that too. So on top of that, things are going to remain variably to partly cloudy skies all overnight on your Saturday, low to mid 50s. Outlining areas will be in the upper 40s. So if you have any things maybe scheduled late in the day on Saturday, just be sure to have a rain jacket and then have a light coat with you too on top of that. Or maybe you can do a 2-in-1 deal with that too. Sunday is going to feature warmer weather weather. We could see some scattered showers and storms. We do have a cold front that's going to begin to move in our area later in the day on Sunday. Could prompt a few afternoon thunderstorms and some showers, warm at least to say. So that'll be out there too. Later in the day on Sunday, we may begin to see some showers and storms quickly come to an end. And then for Monday, as we do welcome in May on Sunday, actually, so the 1st of May, and then again the 2nd of May on your Monday there, a mostly to partly sunny day. We'll begin to see much warmer weather. So this is what we would typically be feeling like early to mid-June. So we are running still about 10 degrees above the 30-year high as we begin the month of May. So on top of that, again, we may see some morning clouds, but then things will begin to taper off to mostly to partly sunny skies again in the afternoon. So for Saturday right now, some scattered rain showers, warmer-ish. I guess you can kind of consider where we've been earlier in the week with those overnight lows. So those mild overnight lows are in store for us. Sunday morning, you should be okay. It's not going to be till late in the afternoon. We'll begin to see those possible thunderstorms fire up in the day. Just keep that in mind. Warmer too. Again, some ending nighttime storms will come to an end, will result in some partly to mostly clear skies in the developing early hours of your Monday morning, and then we'll end the day on Monday with a mostly to partly sunny sky before another chance of rain moves in as we head towards the next first full week of May. So it does appear that we're going to make up our rain drought. Not enough for April's departure, but May is looking pretty warm and wet as we do head out the next 2 weeks or so, as I showcased on that precipitation outlook. So it'll help out our drought a lot. We're not too terribly in a drought right now, but we could use the rain as some of your gardens could probably use it too as you're getting those ready to go and things of that nature too. So maybe tomorrow would be your best day if you do have time between lunch and your work break to go get some of your garden supplies. Have them on standby ready, and just keep in mind it's the ground is going to be soggy. So if you do start to do any digging and planting, you just do know that the moisture will be kind of already thick enough where it may be a little difficult for you to begin your planting. So you may want to wait a few days to let the ground dry itself out. Then of course mowing season is beginning now, and that'll happen, as you know, runs through the summer and early to late fall if we have continuous amounts of rain events, as we are now approaching the time of year that the warmer weather's here. We're going to have later sunsets, and then the soon to be talk about tropical activity very, very soon. So I know a lot of you kids have roughly a month or so left at school, so hang on there. Graduation is just around the corner for some of our area colleges in the southwestern, south central Virginia. Some of you will be finishing up next week or the week after next. So there you go. You have that to look forward to. So right now, students finish strong. I know it's especially the seniors out there. I remember years ago being in that time frame of senioritis kicking into you. Hang on, you got this. I know you can do it. So, and those who are sticking around in school for a lot longer, go enjoy your time. And of course, you'll have a wonderful summer break to look forward to as well. So on top of that note, I'm going to say farewell and thank you so very much for watching this forecast. I'm going to head off now. We're going to turn things over to our sponsors who make this possible. That is, again, Zettmeyer Chiropractic and Ashbrook Audiology during this segment. And then many more sponsors that help our newscasts strive to be the only daily newscast here at 5 p.m. on your neighborhood network too. So on that note, I'm going to say farewell. I will catch you next week. Remember, some wet weekends are here, but again, we may be able to salvage half a Saturday before those storms move in. But hey, guess what? A nice sunny start as we begin our Monday. Take care, everybody. I will see you next week.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zettmeyer Chiropractic.